Hi, I'm Rycro, and in my previous video, I had a collaboration with Chessee. So in today's video, I will be explaining how I met Chessee and how we're friends. The first time I've seen Chessee was when I was in my 12th grade. During my first day, I saw a couple of unfamiliar faces, and I was almost late to class, so I didn't have time to introduce myself to those unfamiliar faces. Also, first impressions are very crucial, especially this time around, which means you can't mess up or you're screwed. I didn't talk to any of them because I wasn't good in making conversations or even starting them. Anyway, I sat down with some close friends of mine and went on the day without talking to any of my new classmates. A few days went by after that, and my teacher decided to have a group project. Now, group projects are a nightmare to handle, especially if you have classmates who want to work the least or not work at all. But lucky for me, my group mates were very cooperative, and wouldn't you know it, I was grouped with one of my new classmates. This group project was all about making a video commercial on a library. It wasn't even interesting in the first place. While planning on the video, or as other people call it, brainstorming, all of my group mates were given their roles from acting to behind the scene props and people who handle cameras. And with that brainstorming, I have known my new classmate's name as Chessee. It is not her real name because of privacy reasons, but we'll go with that. Oh, and also I call her Senpai. And I was given the role as a cameraman because I was too short. Even after the brainstorming, I still cannot talk to her properly. And that's because I am just that type of person. But that was my first interaction with Senpai. And we got a good grade from that group project. The video commercial was still not interesting. Also, during this time around, Senpai has a close friend. Her name will be changed for privacy reasons. So let's just say her name is Jane. Jane is usually with Senpai during in and out of the classroom. You know, that one friend of yours that you're comfortable with talking all day? Yeah, that is Jane to Senpai. So, on one of my free periods during the day, I was listening to a Vocaloid concert with earphones on. Vocaloid is a Japanese singing software that is used to make Vocaloids sing. They can also sing English if the producer ever wanted to. While I was listening to the concert, Senpai was at the back of me talking with some of our classmates, and including Jane. She noticed what I was listening and immediately got excited. She asked me in a really hyped up voice if it was Vocaloid. I then replied. I nodded. Fun fact here, she listens to Vocaloid as well, and was really happy that I was interested in Vocaloid apart from herself. And from that, Vocaloid was the first topic that me and Senpai can fully understand without being awkward. I was starting to feel comfortable talking to Senpai. We only did small talks about Vocaloid because most of our time we were trying to survive our classes. Did I tell you that she can draw? Well, she can. And I'm gonna say it, she's better than me. One of our classes is about art, painting and drawing art that is. So in one time, our art teacher asked us to draw, with each layer having different parts that an artist usually does for best results. I did okay in my drawing, but Senpai's drawing had more to it compared to mine. Okay, here's the thing. I went to school to learn about computers and not drawing, while Senpai on the other hand went to school to learn more about drawings. That's why Senpai's drawing is a lot better compared to mine. But I never really got out of my interest in art, so here I am animating. Anyway, a good time of the school year has passed and we got another group project. There were a few group projects before, but I'm gonna talk about this one because I was grouped with Senpai, along with my other classmates of course. So in this group project, we need to make another video, but it's a news report. I was the cameraman again, but also I'm going to be the editor this time. During the recording, there were some funny and unexpected moments. And while I was editing the video that we were gonna pass the next day, there was a power outage. delightful. I was able to finish the video doing an all-nighter because I needed the power to come back. And since there were funny moments, Senpai had the idea to make a behind-the-scenes video in which she was the one making. It wasn't necessary, but why not? In the end, both the news report and the behind-the-scenes were really great, and we got complimented for the effort that we added onto our video. Also, during our 12th grade, Senpai was dating, but I am not talking about that. I since decided to make my art better, with the help of Senpai and my friends in case I needed. That is until we started working all of our heads off, because we needed to graduate but our school had lots of work for us to do. It's been a few years now since Senpai and I have met, and I am really grateful for our friendship. Subscribe if you haven't, and click that like button if you enjoyed my video. Thanks!